The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Colts, 1st down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
An option give here to Etienne. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They just get the play on. Passing downfield, working the left. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
Here we go, set.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now, they need 7. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Get it. Let's go.
Now toss it to Etienne. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a 1st down here.
76.
Quick throw, finds him outright. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready.
Play action with Richardson. On him quick, and they bring him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Kate, little good news, bad news, right? Bad news, you take a sack. Good news is you do actually have a few more plays in your playbook. Everybody always says, well, you got more room to operate. No, what you have are now more options with that offense.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a second quarter lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panthers.
Oh, he loses the football. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
65. Get it. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 13. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, come on.
Now Richardson to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Ball in left side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 2. Hawk 7. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing now. Milton. Completed to his running back. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Mustang 19.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a first down.